everybody? Welcome to my new YouTube video. So in today's video, what I'm talking about is price action. I get the question all the time, what is price action? And it's really not that confusing. It's just a word that sometimes people get caught up in. But I'm going to go onto the chart, talk about what price action is, kind of give some key examples into how to use price action, how to use it for, find areas to take off targets, and then potential areas to get involved going the opposite direction. So I think it's got some good stuff you can practically apply to your trading today to make you a better trader. So if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to give me a comment, give me a thumbs up, or subscribe to the channel, whatever it may be. And with that being said, I'll see you on the video.
All right, everybody, here's a quick video on how to use price action to find key levels. And once again, I want to address this first because a lot of people always ask me this question. What is price action? And price action is nothing more than these candles. At the end of the day, this is the daily time frame of gold. So down here, we've got days, right? Each candle represents one day. Over here, we've got a price point or an exchange rate. So what that means is that every candle is price, right? And the action of these candles are price action. So for example, this candle is going up as we speak. So the price action of this candle is bullish. So any candle you see is considered price action because once again, that's what the candles represent. So now that I've been over that real quick, let's go into this video about how to find key levels in the market using just price action. So to start, what I want to do is I want to look at this. So let's look at this move right here, and let's compare it to this move right here. So let's not even talk about the slope. Let's just look at the actual price action, the candles themselves. So if you notice this little move, right, it's pretty choppy up, pretty small candles, wick to the upside, wick to the downside, a few bearish candles, and a few bullish candles, right? Nothing crazy. But then look at the difference here. Boom. We have a huge price action change. What I mean by that is look at the difference in the size of candles, right? Compared to these. The size or the body of these candles is much bigger than the previous, basically 2 weeks. Sorry about that. So what that tells me is that something happened right here. Right? I know that something in the market happened in order to cause price to push up like this. Because price was climbing its way up, started moving sideways, and then boom. So what this tells me is that there is a lot of buyers or buying orders, whatever you want to call it, waiting in this level because this is the level that the buyers first pushed and caused this big move. So now how do we use this in our trading? Well, there's really two ways. So let's say you want to be a seller, right? Let's say this level of support gets broken, you wait for a pullback, and you're looking to get short. Well, at least in my opinion, this would be the first place that I want to look to take off targets. Why? Because once again, let's just talk about the story. Market was moving sideways, and then boom, the buyers pushed price all the way up. So what do we know? Next time we retest this level, this is going to be where a lot of buying orders flood into the market to try to hold this level. So if I was looking for a place to take off targets, to me, this would be the first place, or at least the most important place that I want to take some money off the table. So now let's look at it from a different perspective. Let's say you're not looking to sell, all you're looking to do is get into a buying position. Well, at least in my opinion now, this is all based on my opinion. A conservative way to get involved in the market would be by seeing a push down into this level. Because once again, at least for me, I believe that there's going to be a bunch of buyers that are trying to hold this level. Because if this level is broken, then the next major level of support is way down here, right? So to me, in my opinion, this is going to be the level because of the price action change here that caused this huge move. That if the sellers are able to break below this level and come trade down here, I believe this is the next place where the buyers are going to come back into the market trying to hold this level of structure. So for me, this would be an area now I would be looking for a counter trend type buy. I'm looking to get into the market, catch the buy orders, and move up with the buyers. So it's really two ways to look at it. Like I said, one is first and foremost just finding the key level, understanding the price action change, or just look at the difference in the candles that shows us this is where a big move happened, this is where something took place in the market. And that's important because now we know next time that area is retested, it's going to be a battle, right? If the bears can break through this level, I think they can move all the way down to here. If the bulls hold this level, they can potentially pop back up, right? So use price action. You don't need indicators. You don't need a bunch of Fibonacci tools, whatever it is. Use what the market gives you because at the end of the day, to me, the market is like reading a story in a book. And in order to read a story, you first have to understand the words, right? And so in order to understand the market, you have to understand the candles. And they give you all the clues you need in your trading. So if you're somebody that struggles with using a lot of things or you feel like you're jumping, different strategies, whatever it may be, I highly suggest you to go back, go through price action, and then try to just implement your trading based around price action itself. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Talk to you later in the week.